What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back. So this video is going to be on song production and just how to record music and make songs and where to start. I think a lot of people are wondering where to start and what to start with, and there are many ways to do it. Different producers start different ways. You could start with just a riff or a sample or something that creates a vibe. It could be a vocal that is really cool, or even a bass line that's good, or a drum groove. There's many ways to start a track, so let's get right into it. I've got a session open here, and the reason I'm opening this one is because I know how I started it. It started with this little sample here. Right, so it started with that. And then I added the drums because I wanted to just get the groove going. I actually just initially added the kick. Right? It's a little crunchy here, I don't know why. And then I started to add some tops to it because this kind of got the vibe going. So we can see here, I kind of went through a few different ones and landed on some that kind of work for it, right? So I started with this, and then I had this. Again, a very tight kit to stay funky. With those, we have the sample and the kick and the tops, and it sounds kind of like this. Right, so from there, I wanted to add horns. I'm a horn player. And this is what it sounds like with the sample. I'll play around with different bass melodies and see what kind of fits with it, and then play around with the bass tone. And this one ended up having a sub layer and a main bass layer, and then it kind of had this little sample staggered about it on the drop. This is what that sounds like. Right, so kind of just a cool funky bass groove. This sample added that nice bass pluck to it, kind of more on the top end. I've kind of filtered that out a bit. So this is what it sounds like all together. Getting the groove going. Now what I've done, I do all on stuff like this. So what I did for the build was I put a high pass filter and a low pass filter. And as you can see, I've got it automating out as it goes up here. It's opening the filter. So this kind of closed down, right? And up here, you can hear that it's getting more and more open. A lot of times you'll use these in tandem. You use a high pass and a low pass, and you'll kind of guide the frequencies up before you drop it down. The high pass and the low pass are moving together, so your ears can hear it opening up, but also it's losing some of the low end, and then it's going up, and then when it drops, both of them open up fully. So I've got them automating to turn off and on, right? So that's a cool little trick. And also for me, it gets the track vibe going to have kind of a build and a drop. So let's hear the whole thing. Thank you guys for listening, and yeah, I hope you learned something and hope this was informative. So cheers.